The USAF B-24 Liberator played a pivotal role during World War II, particularly during Operation Tidal Wave on August 1, 1943. This mission, targeting the Ploiești oil fields in Romania, remains one of the most daring and costly air raids in U.S. military history. The B-24 Liberator, a heavy bomber designed by Consolidated Aircraft, was chosen for this mission due to its long-range capabilities, heavy payload capacity, and durability. However, the operation underscored both the strengths and vulnerabilities of the aircraft and the immense risks associated with strategic bombing campaigns. The Ploiești oil fields were a critical target for the Allies. Located north of Bucharest, Romania, these refineries supplied approximately 30% of the Axis powers' oil, making them a lifeline for Nazi Germany's war machine. Disrupting this supply was seen as a way to cripple German military operations and accelerate the end of the war. The mission, codenamed Operation Tidal Wave, was ambitious and fraught with peril. It required flying at low altitudes to avoid radar detection, navigating through heavily defended airspace, and delivering precise strikes on heavily fortified targets. The B-24 Liberator was the backbone of this operation. With a wingspan of 110 feet and powered by 4 Pratt & Whitney R1830 twin Wasp engines, the B-24 could carry up to 8,000 pounds of bombs over long distances. Its distinctive high-mounted Davis wing provided excellent lift and fuel efficiency, making it ideal for the long-range mission to Ploiești. However, the aircraft's design also had drawbacks. Its narrow fuselage and high wing loading made it less maneuverable than other bombers, such as the B-17 Flying Fortress. Additionally, the B-24's fuel system was vulnerable to enemy fire, a flaw that would prove disastrous during Operation Tidal Wave. On the morning of August 1, 1943, 177 B-24 Liberators took off from airfields in Libya, embarking on a 2,400-mile round-trip mission to Ploiești. The plan called for the bombers to fly at extremely low altitudes, below 500 feet, to avoid radar detection and achieve surprise. However, the mission quickly encountered problems. Navigation errors, miscommunication, and unexpected enemy resistance disrupted the carefully coordinated attack. Some bomber groups arrived at the target area ahead of schedule, while others became disoriented and strayed off course. The low-altitude approach, intended to minimize exposure to anti-aircraft fire, instead made the bombers vulnerable to ground-based defenses and enemy fighters. As the B-24s approached Ploiești, they were met with a withering barrage of flak, machine gun fire, and attacks from Luftwaffe fighters. The oil refineries were surrounded by a dense network of anti-aircraft batteries, and the Germans had anticipated the possibility of an Allied attack. The bombers faced a wall of fire as they attempted to deliver their payloads. Many aircraft were hit before they could release their bombs, while others were struck as they pulled away from the target area. The B-24's vulnerability to fuel system damage became tragically apparent as numerous aircraft were engulfed in flames after being hit. Despite the chaos and heavy losses, some bomber groups managed to inflict significant damage on the Ploiești refineries. The Astra Romana, Columbia Aquila, and Creditul Minier refineries were heavily damaged, reducing their output for several months. However, the cost of these successes was staggering. Of the 177 B-24s that participated in the raid, 53 were shot, down or lost due to accidents. Another 55 aircraft sustained heavy damage, and hundreds of crew members were killed, wounded, or captured. It was one of the highest loss rates for any Allied bombing mission during the war. The aftermath of Operation Tidal Wave was a sobering reminder of the risks and sacrifices inherent in strategic bombing. While the raid demonstrated the courage and determination of the aircrews, it also highlighted the limitations of the B-24 Liberator in heavily defended environments. The mission's mixed results sparked debates within the Allied command about the effectiveness of low-altitude bombing and the need for improved tactics and technology. In the months following the raid, the USAAF implemented changes to enhance the survivability of its bombers, including improved armor, self-sealing fuel tanks, and better training for air crews. The B-24 Liberator continued to serve with distinction throughout the war, participating in countless missions across Europe, the Pacific, and North Africa. Its versatility and range made it a valuable asset for the Allies, and it played a key role in the strategic bombing campaign against Germany. However, Operation Tidal Wave remains a defining moment in the history of the B-24 and the USAAF. The bravery of the air crews who flew into the heart of enemy territory, knowing the odds were against them, is a testament to the sacrifices made by the greatest generation. In the years since World War II, Operation Tidal Wave has been studied extensively by military historians and strategists. The mission's lessons about planning, coordination, and the importance of air superiority continue to resonate in modern military operations. The B-24 Liberator, meanwhile, has become an enduring symbol of the Allied war effort. Its rugged design and the courage of the men who flew it are remembered as vital contributions to the eventual Allied victory. The story of the B-24 Liberator and Operation Tidal Wave is one of both triumph and tragedy. It underscores the immense challenges faced by the Allies in their fight against the Axis powers and the extraordinary sacrifices made by those who served. The raid on Ploiești remains a powerful reminder of the cost of freedom and the bravery of those who risk everything to defend it. The B-24 Liberator, with its distinctive silhouette and storied history, stands as a lasting tribute to the air crews who flew it and the pivotal role they played in shaping the course of World War II. The legacy of the B-24 Liberator and Operation Tidal Wave stands as a powerful reminder of the courage and sacrifice that shaped World War II. As we honor the bravery of those who flew into the heart of danger, let us also remember the lessons of history and the enduring spirit of resilience. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to share it with others and subscribe for more historical insights and stories that bring the past to life. Together, we can keep the memory of these heroes alive and ensure their sacrifices are never forgotten.